Taking a look at today's interest rate markets, let's look at the 10-year note futures as they're rebounding some today. 10-year note futures coming off the lowest close in basically 6 weeks yesterday to move higher today. Currently priced at 111.10, so holding that 111 handle. And when you look at some of the factors contributing to the price action today, there's several things I think influencing the markets. Now, we did have some U.S. Data this morning, although we did see higher price action coming into the data points. But they reaffirmed some of the themes I think that the market is anticipating for 2024, namely inflation. GDP, preliminary GDP coming in higher than expected, but the inflation component lower than anticipated, and that was, I think, one of the catalysts for higher price action. ECB announcement, we did see some volatility around that announcement, although it didn't really shift the dynamic too much once it settled out, and that was, they chose to leave rates unchanged, expected. That was the anticipated scenario. Also, there was no guidance as to the potential for rate cuts moving forward, as Christine Lagarde indicated that the economy continues to struggle in the Eurozone. And then we had the 7-year auction today, which was the yield was higher, but the bid to cover ratio was a bit above average. So I think that was another factor. There's some concerns yesterday with the weak demand for, I think it was a 5 years yesterday. So the 7-year, 41 billion and 7 years auction today had a pretty solid bid to cover ratio, and that helped at least temporarily, I think, hold the market together today, and that's why we did see a continuation of higher price action. Now, looking at the yields, the 10-year yield was down, I believe, 5 basis points today to 413 basis points. And currently, the yield curve was shifting lower pretty much across the entire curve, from the 1-year all the way out to the 30-year. Now, we did see some heavier buying pressure moving those yields lower in the 1s, 2s, 3s, and 5s. So those were lower by about 6 basis points, and then as we move out on the curve, we did see yields coming in about 4 basis points from the 7s, 10s, 20s, and 30s. So higher price action today in the 10-year note, coming off the 6-week low to trade higher in today's price action and hold that 111 handle.